Hi everybody, it is time for the Bailey Daily. And today we're going to talk about negativity and how you can quash, not destroy. We can stand up in front of negativity with positivity. We can stand up in front of hate with love. We're going to talk about all those things. And it's coming up on the Bailey Daily. And it's really come to a head in the last week or so with Colin Kaepernick and Nike. So we'll talk about that a little bit. Make no mistakes, folks. The profiteers in this world, they really try their hardest to make negativity profit for them. Keep that in mind. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the Coleman.
Have you heard about an old man who threw it all away? Left East St. Louis on a cold winter's day. Blamed it on a bird he wasn't scared away. Blamed it on a bird he scared away. Slept in his car, broke down on the side of the highway. She can't go back on the things that are already done. She just crossed her fingers and stuck out her thumbs. It is what it is when you leave someone. It is what it is when you leave someone you can't hold on to.
Hey everybody, thank you to the Coleman. Good job as always, guys. Our bar band. They're the bar band down in Key West sometimes at the Hog's Breath Saloon. I'm an equal opportunity promoter. I don't have anything against alcohol consumption. You know, all in moderation, folks. So, but except for listening to the Coleman. Dave Ray, they're already... You know what? They come in, they set up, and when we come on the air, they play. They tune up a little bit and play a little bit beforehand. We have a good time talking. And then they play for the opening, and then they skedaddle out of here so I can get on with the show. So every morning they travel up here from Nashville. Luckily, Dave Ray just got his pilot license, so they've been flying. I've been able to, acquire a plane for them to fly up here and come to the show every morning and do the Bailey Daily, or afternoon. Today we're doing it in the afternoon. This morning on our morning show, the More Joy Morning Show, which I really, really think I want you guys to listen to. Also want you to listen to the radio show when you're not watching the Bailey Daily. And the radio show is on 24/7, 52, 24 hours a day. Actually, 60 minutes an hour, 24 hours a day, and 7 days a week, and 52 weeks a year. To infinity. So positivity is what we're going to talk about today. Well, that's what we talk about all the time because that's really our motto, right? Positively good fun is the More Joy Radio motto, the More Joy Radio talk show, and the More Joy Radio blog, which is the Bailey Daily, as well as the More Joy Morning Show at 10 a.m. every day on More Joy Radio. Just go to morejoyradio.com and you can find it out. And we do it live from the CCI Screen Printing Studios, which we are going to be decorating pretty soon here in Northern Virginia. But we can broadcast throughout the world. I have a friend who's listening in Spain today. And I have another friend who listens, Nadia Vanek, listens down in Brisbane, Australia. So I've just added a new friend today, Jeff Adams, who I hope will be on our 9:30 p.m. talk show in the evenings. Okay, so here we go. I know I'm trying to make these Bailey Dailies brief and, succinct. So here it is. Colin Kaepernick, Nike. Colin Kaepernick. Folks, we're gonna stay on the positive tip here. Because I'm telling you what this world is set up to do is they are telling us that we have to fight hate with hate. Fight anger with anger. Fight inequality with anger and hatred and inequality. Folks, we need to stand up and fight inequality with equality. We need to stand up and fight prejudice with non-prejudice or unprejudice or open-mindedness. You know, open-mindedness, that's a tricky one because that means you have to believe what other people believe. And you know what? I'm here to tell you, just to be positive about something doesn't mean you have to believe in it. You just have to show that someone has worth because we all have worth. And that's the biggest key to the whole thing. And if you just start telling and talking to people and treating them with respect, with honor, and showing them and treating them like they have a worth, they're worthy of your time, then you're going to be in a better place. I mean, don't do it for that reason. Do it because it brings and lifts them up, but it's going to make you feel better. And that's been my revelation. My revelation has been that the kinder I am to people, the better I feel. And the kinder they are to me. Awesome, right? Well, basically, the Colin Kaepernick thing, let me tell you right now, I'm not putting it on him. I think he had a good idea. I think he was fed up with what he was seeing, and he decided to act. Do I think that he sacrificed everything because of that action? No, he hasn't sacrificed his life. He hasn't sacrificed, I guarantee you he's making plenty of money, so he still has an income source. Maybe not the millions that he would have made as a quarterback. But he has come out of this on a side that he shouldn't have come out on, I don't think. But it's because of everyone else, not because of him. He may have made a mistake. Okay, we all make them. Boy, howdy, have I made some mistakes in my life. But luckily I've been forgiven by a lot of the people I've made mistakes against. And people care about me, and I know that. And people care about Colin Kaepernick. And he hasn't done anything to me, but in a sense, as a worldly person, I mean, I forgive him. I mean, I think he made a mistake to protest during the national anthem. But he has every right to do that. Should he do it? I don't think so. But I don't think he should be maligned the way he's been maligned. And, he's maligned people. He's been maligned. And then the people who are maligning him have been maligned by others. It's been one of these hate beats hate. Well, it doesn't. Can't. It's anger fighting against anger. Doesn't work. All it does is breed more anger. Folks, let's just forget about this. Let's set it behind us and let's move forward. Let's all agree that there are things in our lives that have meaning, and there's things in our lives that when in full context, someone may have done the wrong thing. We can talk about it right now, but it's not a positive, it's a negative. So positively, I will tell you that the first stanza of the Stars and Stripes Forever is an awesome patriotic stanza. The rest of the song, not so much. But that first stanza, the first verse, I'll stand and sing it all day long with you. God bless America. Some people will say, I don't want to sing a song that says God in it. Okay, I'm not going to be negative about that. I'm going to say to you, but are you a patriot? Are you someone who has been privileged to live in this country? And if and that's something you should celebrate. And I'll celebrate that with you. So basically, we need to look at it from that direction. We need to stop beating up on people because they don't think the same way that we do. And I'm telling you, if you stop beating on them because they don't think the way you think, and you just live your life in the most positive way you can, people are going to see that, And they might start thinking the way you think, if that's the right way to think. You have to think about that too. Think. Just go about your lives, and everyone you encounter, give them the due respect that they're due, and give them respect. Respect should be given freely. You don't have to retain respect for someone who doesn't continue to earn it from you. But we should respect people initially on face value because they're human beings and they have worth. They're created with worth. They came into being with worth. They're worth something. And maybe they're not on the right path. Well, do what you can do to help them figure out what they think the right path is. Don't tell them what the right path is. That's not the way you handle it. All right, let's wrap this thing up. That's my take. I think that basically the negativity is fighting negativity. And I think that the profiteers are jumping on board. And they are profiting from negativity. So let's bring positive outlooks, positive thinking, love, caring, forgiveness into the mix and destroy the negativity. And then guess what? All those profiteers have to think of a different way to profit. And if they can start figuring out a way to profit by being positive, I personally think they'll become way more profitable than they've ever been. Food for thought, y'all. This is the Bailey Daily. I'm Lee Bailey. Listen to More Joy Radio on morejoyradio.com. That's where our link is. Or you can download the app from Live 365. That's the station. That's who holds our station and airs it. And they have an app, and you can put in More Joy, one word, radio, as your station, and you can listen. Okay? And hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on our webpage, morejoyradio.com. And hit us up on the More Joy Morning Show page on Facebook. We'd love to hear from you. Give us a shout out. All right? Thanks again. I'm sorry that the show went long today, but I wanted to talk a little bit about what we were talking about on the morning show. Also, just so you know, today is the 5th of September, and tonight at 9 p.m. I'm going to re-air the entire morning show. So I hope you guys have a chance if you want to listen to that. I've had some thoughts, and I come to all these little thoughts really I think about them and pray about it for myself, and I consult with other people, and these are how my thoughts come together. But I don't always have maybe the right thing to say. If you hear something you don't think is the right thing to say, hit me up, man. Let me know. Love to hear it, and I'd love to have a conversation with you anytime. Peace. Thanks a lot for watching.